Alright, so I'm getting ready to go drive around in a little while. Let's see, what time is it now? It's 4:25, and we have plans to just go grab dinner somewhere and maybe go to the park and come back. So the likelihood of me getting out of the house is, I don't know, well, probably 90% if we get going early enough and we have time to go to the park before it gets too dark. Um, Not doing anything fancy, but I like to wear makeup, and I'm gonna put it on regardless of the fact that I don't have a flashy life. And that nobody but myself, my husband, and my son are gonna see me and maybe passerby in a park or somebody seeing me through the car window. So I do this for myself because I enjoy it, because it makes me feel good, because I feel like myself. I keep my routine simple. I keep it pretty quick. Underneath the foundation that's going on right now is moisturizer, which is just Curel. I love Curel. I wash my face, I put on the Curel, and then I put on my mineral sunscreen. So when we leave the house, it'll be like 5:30, 6 o'clock. That's the goal. And the sun is pretty down by then, and the UV is usually around 3. But I'd rather go overboard than underboard when it comes to putting on my sunscreen. So nothing too exciting. I just like putting makeup on for me. I kept the natural lighting of the bathroom window. I haven't turned the lights on. I might in a little bit, but for now I like the cool white tone that's going on in here. And the natural lighting. Alright, so a couple of minutes has gone by, and I curled my eyelashes and put on my eyeliner, and I was laughing about SpongeBob. 1 minute later. 2 minutes later. Ugh, love SpongeBob. I look forward to when my son's old enough to really watch SpongeBob so that he can enjoy SpongeBob and so that I can enjoy SpongeBob. It's good stuff. Alright, so yeah, a couple minutes has gone by. So this does take a while, I've noticed, to get kind of like dry and me feeling like I don't have wet paste on my face. But I do really like how it ends up, even though I have to wait for it a little bit. And usually, like at this point when I'm getting ready, sometimes I walk around, sometimes I'm just like, screw it, I'm just gonna put the rest of my stuff on anyway and let it all dry together. Just in the meantime, I don't touch my face, I don't take my hair down until a little while later, and I just let everything do its thing. Okay. And then I did notice yesterday, I was kind of excited noticing that this seemed to work really well over the mineral sunscreen. So that's kind of the thing, the trick to each of our faces, right? Is finding the right sunscreen, the one that we want to use that wears well under the products that we want to use or other ingredients that we might want to use. And that's what I'm learning about right now. And I was thinking about this shadow insurance because I've been using this stuff for a really long time. Probably 15 years at least. And I was actually thinking yesterday, I don't know how well it's going to work over my mineral sunscreen. But I discovered that a few hours later that my eyeshadow looked pretty nice. So I'm gonna retest that again. And of course, now I'm putting it on and I'm like, oh my god, I already put on my eyeliner. I forgot what I was doing. So whatever, now I'm just gonna try to dab it as best I can over the eyeliner, and I might just fix the eyeliner. So 5 minutes later. Alright, so I'm just picking out an eyeshadow color. I just want to keep it simple. I'm just picking one color, and when I put it on, I just kind of put it on darker at the bottom and lightly dust it up just to give me a little highlight. Sometimes when I'm doing this, I'll think to myself, I want to do a little darker, and then I do. But not today, not tonight. Just keeping it simple. I guess usually when I get to this point, I feel like, okay, let's just wrap it up. let's just finish this thing out. Let's put on your eyeshadow. Let's get going. Let's get on your mascara. A little blush I'll put on, and what's next? I'm losing my train of thought here. Okay. Often when I pick out what I'm gonna wear, as far as my makeup is concerned, is the kind of vibe I'm feeling. Like, do I feel casual? Do I feel pretty? Do I feel like smoky and sultry? Like, so today I feel fresh. Today I feel like, I don't know, it was a hot day, and it's the lighting is so nice right now. I feel like I'm alive, and so I'm feeling kind of like up in the air and in the clouds. So I'm keeping it kind of simple. I'm still learning how to apply blush and what works best for me, and how to add more highlights to what I'm putting on, so I'm not quite so neutral, but also keeping things simple, not having to put like remembering all sorts of different steps to putting on my makeup. So just a little blush, and then I have my Estee Lauder mascara, which there's a story behind this one for me. So I'm gonna talk about that one sometime. But I have a personal relationship with Estee Lauder mascara. Alright. I can't find where I put the bottle down. I'm looking. It's gotta be right in front of my face. Like, where else would I put it? Found it. Okay. So I did my right eye. I always have a tissue down here where I like kind of smudge off the edges, and to me that helps keep the mascara from getting too clumpy. It goes on a little smoother, maybe I go through a little faster than I should because I do that. Maybe I have to do 2 layers sometimes, but and I do that with all mascaras, any mascara I use, and the primer that I just put on. So that's not indicative of any one brand or type of mascara. It doesn't matter what the stick is. All mascaras get the tissue rub. Alright, break time. 3 minutes later. I'm basically done now. I had to just... I'm just putting on a powder. And I have, which I always forget that I have, is a setting spray. It's the Clinique Set the Day spray. So to me, this is not something that I will probably continue to buy brand-wise or product-wise. It's just, this is one of those funsy things for me. Like, I don't know, at some other point in time I might buy some other kind of funsy thing just to play around. And by funsy I mean I don't really see myself incorporating this into my regular routine because I'm always forgetting to use this. And then I leave it out and I still forget to use it, and if I'm leaving it out and trying to remind myself to use it in that way and I still forget to use it, I don't know. We'll see. This will probably last me a long time. Too much, too little. So now I'm just gonna hang out for a while, get dressed, and go out. Have a nice time. Enjoy the day. Enjoy summer. Ground myself. Oh, you know what? I sprayed too much because it's dripping. You live and you learn. Trial and error. And when you play, things happen.